This is Roger Thunder with the Ancient Soul Surfing Association. Well, today I'm going to run a little video that was filmed in Del Mar in, I think it was last month, probably this month. This month or last month. It's a clip of guys surfing in Del Mar, and I thought it would be a good clip to kind of analyze and look at the different styles and the different size surfboards and that type of thing, riding styles, whatever. I'll just make my commentary on how I feel about it, and we'll just have fun with it, and I'll run the video and give my commentary. So here we go. We're taking off on the wave. Del Mar, you can see off in the background to the south there, that's probably La Jolla. Let's look at some of these guys and what they're doing there. So, okay, we got a guy that's on a kind of a shorter board there, and then let me see. Okay, here's a guy that's more on a long board. These guys are just having fun, and anything I say about them is not to be taken as an insult or anything. It's just commenting on style. So here's a guy that's on a longer board, just trimming along. Now these kind of waves to me are like really fun waves. These are the kind of waves I like to surf on. Little hard getting into with the short board because of the nature of the wave. But this guy's just cruising. He's just having fun. He's not whipping all over the place. Now here's a joke. I mean, look at this. What are you trying to do? Destroy the wave? Jumping up and down. Probably a younger guy, a skateboarder. Not my style, not my idea of being at one with Moana, the ocean. Now here's a guy that's having fun. He's not whipping all over. Shortboard. Here we go. Here we go. Let's whip. Oh, he likes to whip. Oh, that didn't get too far, did it? Longer board. See, having fun, trimming. Now these guys are not expert longboarders by any chance. Looks like they're just having fun. Here's another guy on a longer board. Oops, almost lost it there. Beautiful coastline there in San Diego, Del Mar area. Here's a shorter board, maybe an in-between. Harder to ride these waves on a shorter board. These are the kind of waves that if you have a long board, you go way out to where it's breaking and it's. Now there's a guy on an, I like this guy on the brown board. We'll get back to him. Here's another longboarder, just trimming up, having fun. Here we go with, now the guy on the blue board, that's a fairly big board, that's a long board, and of course he took off in front of the other guy. Oh, here we go again with the skateboarding on a wave, whipping around. Okay. Here's the guy on the blue and white board, long board. Not, you can tell he's not all that longboardish, in other words, walking the board and doing all that stuff. Here we go with the shorter board. Notice the different styles, you know. This guy's cool. It's alright. Little pumping action. I guess they call that pumping the wave or something when you gotta. That's done to like get enough momentum to get back into the wave. I get it. Just beautiful waves. And you know what I like about them? I'll tell you what I like about them. They're not crunching over on you. They're frothing at the top, and they're kind of like a rolling type wave that you can just have fun on, not worry about whether you're going to get crushed or not. Hard to ride these waves on a shortboard. They're really not shortboard waves, in my opinion. And who needs a shortboard anyway? I'm a soul surfer, an ancient soul surfer. Now here's, okay, nice board there. I like this board. He's not, he could be a newbie. He could have been just in a situation like where he's learning this guy on these guys on the longer boards, and see how the shortboard tends to stall out. It doesn't go with the wave. It's not big enough. It's not. Now here's a nice board, and this guy, out of the lot of them, I'm thinking he's probably, oh, nice little head dip there. He's probably a little bit more proficient than the rest. These look like weekend surfers just out having a fun. And here's a longboard again. Notice the different. Notice how the longboard stays with wave. Or can stay with the wave, I should say. This guy's pretty proficient. He works the wave with his longboard. Not a lot of walking, but just kind of having fun. Staying in the wave, though. I'll hand it to that. See, he rides it all the way in, as opposed to like a short board. Or let's say a medium short board. That pumping action there with the board never turned me on. It was almost like I don't know. I look at shorter boards. Here's a guy on a long board. Pretty cool, nice trim. Oh, this guy likes to just fall backwards. Yeah. Okay, now he could have ridden that board. He didn't have to kick out. He could have trimmed up and ridden that wave all the way in. Oh! Okay, so much for that video. Kind of fun just watching guys sort of commenting on it. Again, like, I'm not putting any of these people down or anything. Just making comments on what I see as different techniques or different styles on different boards, and how the boards either work for the wave or they don't. I'm going to jump to another video now in Ocean Beach, and not San Diego's Ocean Beach up by Santa Cruz, which my buddy sent me this clip, and we'll look at that and kind of talk about this a minute. This looks like a super day. See if I can get it going here. This looks like an awesome day. Overhead waves for sure in Ocean Beach up near Santa Cruz. So we'll watch the different styles. Looks like it's breaking pretty close to shore. And like with this wave, you got to worry a little bit more about whether you're going to get crushed. Nice little ride here. These guys don't look like they're pro surfers either by any stretch of the imagination. Nice wave though, perfectly formed wave, peeling off, glassy day. Not a lot of, it looks like an offshore wind with the spray kicking up back. Nice little sailboat out there. Nice lineup. Again, these waves are really not for beginners, I wouldn't say, because they got a lot of power behind them. And this spot, Ocean Beach up by Santa Cruz, is known to be, can get hairy, can get dangerous. And as I say that, I hear a siren in the background. Beautiful waves. See, now guys can't get into the waves sometimes. You know, I hate to be a downer on shortboards. Hey, you got a belly boarder there. That looks like fun. Nice ride there. Nice ride there. See, but when he gets into the shore, it's close to the shore. You're gonna get pummeled. Got a little error there. It's a good ride. He's way out on the shoulder though. Now he's gonna cut back. Pretty good wave here, pretty good ride. A lot of guys falling off nowadays. Instead of working the whole wave, going with it, trimming up, cutting back, staying in the soup, trimming up, cutting back. Excellent video. Beautiful day, looks like. It's kind of like a pipeline wave, actually. Not as steep. These guys surfing out here today are not what we'd call pros, okay? But that's okay. They're having fun. See, now that guy caught a wave earlier out and it's not really curling. He's playing around with it. It's a little slow, and then he falls into the tube and up and out.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's on the video. I'm talking to the guy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's so sick. Yeah, it's super.
These waves are definitely overhead. Incidentally, people, I think this is a good place. It's a good place to shoot up a cover of my book, The Way of the Waves, Surfing and Yoga, which I just released last week sometime. And you could pick it up at Amazon. I'll put the link in the show notes below. And if you ever wanted to combine yoga with surfing, or let's say improve your surfing 100%, you might want to pick this book up, and dive into it. It's really going to help you with your surfing. Alrighty, let's get back to the surfing. Just watch it a while. Just trip out on it a while. Oh, there's the American flag. By God, we got to get the American flag in there or not. I must say, these waves are not real tubular. They can get tubular, but some of them just kind of froth at the top and allow a little breathing room, let's say. Nice wave there. Guy got a, yeah. Okay. Notice most of these boards are like in between a short board and a long board. They're okay. You can tell I'm prejudiced. I really am. I admit it. Rather be on a longer board because see, that's what the Ancient Soul Surfing Association is all about. Is trying to create a oneness with the waves and not destroy them or not whip around like you're some kind of super gymnast or gymnastic pro or something like that. No, ride the wave, get in tune with it. Nice shot there. Some pretty nice little waves. Not little, but I'd say, oh, they look about 8 feet, maybe. Maybe 10, I don't know. Hard to tell. When you get down in the trough of the wave, that's when you can really tell. Of course, there's different sizes. There's smaller ones and larger ones. The bigger sets roll in. They're probably 8 to 10, 8 feet. Now the guys on these, that was nice. There's some nice surfing here. Can't knock it at all. At least these guys on the, let's say the medium boards, we'll call them medium boards, not short boards. At least there's a good one. There's a good wave. Good ride. The guys on the medium boards, they're kind of in between the soul surfer with the longboard and the guy, what I call the gymnast or the skateboarder. Nothing against you guys. Have fun, do whatever you want, but just not my particular cup of tea. I'd rather have union with the wave, yoga with the wave, understand the wave, feel its presence, its energy, its rhythm. I'm not out there to tear it up, doing backflips and circular motions in the sky. What do they call that? Spinners in the sky without even being. Jump out of an airplane. That might be more fun. Pretty good. Never been to this surf spot myself. I'm now, I have surfed from one end of the coast to the other. Down in Mexico, Hawaii, and all up and down the West Coast. Don't remember surfing this place though, and that was.
That's why you need the more zoom. Yeah, it hasn't really been doing it. It's my buddy Rex right there.
Is that your buddy Rex? Okay.
It's my buddy Paul on that one.
Buddy Paul.
Yeah.
Lots of buddies.
We'll connect.
Yeah. Too far out in front of the wave sometimes on these. Gotta. I must admit these waves might be kind of hard to judge because they have different characteristics. One will come in and just kind of roll. Then all of a sudden it'll tube over when it hits probably a sandbar. That was a nice cut back. All right. right, I think we'll leave this scene. Let's throw in some Ladies of the Sea, some surf, some Wahinis probably in Hawaii here, and look at their style and see what they're doing. Now I cut the sound out on this because I don't want to get any copyright issues with, not sure about the soundtrack. It is a musical soundtrack. Nice one too. But let's just watch these as compared to like the amateurs basically that we were looking at earlier. Nice moves. See what I mean? Like being able to maneuver the longboard, being able to walk the longboard. And these waves are just perfect. They're like what, 2 feet, 2 to 3 feet. Looks like Hawaii, probably is, may not be. Of course, I enjoy this. I always enjoy watching the goddess energy. Nice smooth pop up, walk the board, having control of the board, having control of the wave, reading the wave. Big difference between what we were looking at earlier. Just guys out having fun, trying to surf on a weekend or something. Not really into probably being out there every day, or at least 2-3 times a week. See, this is the big difference between the earlier videos and this. Nice long board. Yeah, I could live with that. No pun intended. Yeah, nice shots from the water. Being able to maneuver, being at one with the goddess energy of the ocean, feeling it, surfing it, being in the same rhythm with it, being graceful, being limber and flexible. So anyway, this will give you a shot of what can be done with just small waves and a longer board that gets you into the wave from the very beginning of the wave, not from when the wave's breaking and you're going to slide down like you're on a skateboard or something. So too cool. I like this. Very good. Now let's jump over to a guy named Ray Gleave on his 11.3 glider. Don't know quite where this was filmed. Looks like a nice point break, kind of like in PB at the point in PB, Pacific Beach, San Diego, but it's not. Breaking very similar to that though. Again, kind of a nice, easy wave. Looks like not super gnarly and curling over and all that good shit. Got a nice view here from, looks like a drone shot. Again, this guy's name is Ray Gleave. Longboard, 11-foot longboard. See how far you can get out there and catch this up. This is a very graceful video. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Drop knee turns, come cutting back. Now this, you see the difference in style and the smoothness between the first videos we watched on this video. Just kind of weekend surfers, but just being, there's a big difference between being at one with the wave and feeling the wave and being in attunement with the wave, as opposed to just going out and going, I'm going to go surfing today. I'm just going to go out. And a lot of times guys go out surfing to to show off, to show what they can do. And no, that's not really what it's all about, people. That's ego. You need to put a death to the ego on that one, and just get out there and have some fun. But also be sure that you are tuning in with reverence to Mother Ocean, to the Goddess Ocean. You're going to have a lot more fun, and you're going to have a lot more attunement, and you're going to be safer. I cover a lot of this stuff in my book, The Way of the Wave, about how you can use yoga and meditation and the asanas, or the different positions in yoga, to really improve your surfing and to get into the spiritual aspect of riding the wave and being in tune with the planet and the planetary consciousness. So anyway, if you want to learn more about my book, my previous video was on that entirely. And I'll probably put I will put the link to Amazon where you can purchase my book. And it will really be useful in your life as far as just your life goes, but also with surfing also. So I think I'm just going to end it there today. I don't want to make this video too long. So till I see you next time, this is Thunder saying adios, aloha, and aho.